We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Minnesota Twins. Stepping in, George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now he'll step off and rethink this. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Fouled away. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Next up for the Stros, Brandon Crawford. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. In there for strike one. And it's 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
From the stretch.
3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Crawford stands at second with 2 gone. He pulls this one into right. Cruz is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. At the plate, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, the center fielder.
Here it comes.
Byron Buxton.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now in the box, Nelson Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nelson.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off this one down and in for ball two. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Merrifield is there and he makes the catch for the out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. No one aboard for him and two gone here in the first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Number 24.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball three. The 3-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Batting fifth.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. 1-1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center. So the first two have reached here to start the second. So now to the plate, Garrett Stubbs. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners on the corners now with one man gone. And Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate.
With Merrifield.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass. And that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Jose Urquidy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jose Urquidy is at the plate as he watches ball one. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2-1 the count. Fouled off. The 2-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And that misses. Ball four. A run will come in to score.
The center fielder, George Springer.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. George Springer is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here. and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
So he got him swinging. George Springer goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Brandon Crawford stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Crawford, 33 years old, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Payoff pitch on its way. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. Last half of the second set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Mitch Garver. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Josh Donaldson digging in now.
Third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's out.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he fouls this one off. 0-1, here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So 1 away now. Here's Brandon Belt, the first baseman. And the pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kepler's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And now a pitch on the way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Alvarez is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
In time, but to no avail as he went around in the inning. So here's Starlin Castro as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman, Starlin.
And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Into the box, Nick Ahmed. Out in front of it, strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. The pitcher, Randy Dobnak, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Runners on first with 1 down. 1 and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Now to the plate, Byron Buxton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. New inning set to get underway. And next, the dangerous power threat, Alex Bregman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to count. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Coming to the plate now, Garrett Stubbs. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in to try it again, Whit Merrifield. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz.
The right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now batting, Max Kepler. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Stubbs has a play. 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. First delivery to him on the way. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
3-2, full count. Ball 4. So stepping in, Josh Donaldson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Here's Miguel Sano. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Here's a look over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The pause and the 0-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will get this one. Ready with the 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Oh, and he misses it. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. At the plate, Nick Ahmed, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. In there, strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of
late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll try to get back now, but
Leading off for the Astros, the pitcher.
Cody Stashak, the 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 61, Cody Stashak.
Stepping in now, Jose Urquidy, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jose Urquidy becomes the first out of the inning. Here it comes. George Springer is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Springer is retired, 2 down now.
Now that second base.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Travis Shaw will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, Travis Shaw.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman Belt, and he is out on the tag. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Chopper to short. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. Here's Nelson Cruz now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And they'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. There goes Buxton. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. He's on the move again from first. Pitch inside the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lays off 2-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Stubbs recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Number 72 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Leading off for Houston, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Now here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
1-1.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Ahmed is there. 1 away. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Hit in the air out to center field. Buxton is there. 2 gone. So striding in, Yordan Alvarez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And right into the shift. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
The third baseman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Hit high and deep to left field. Kepler looks up, and that one is gone.
Now batting, catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. In now, Garrett Stubbs, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't get it down on the pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Chris Davinsky enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. The next twin up, Mitch Garver. He's set to lead it off in the Minnesota end of the 6th.
Mitch Garver.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Miguel Sano, a hit in 2 tries so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. A 2-ball, 1 strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air out toward left. Alvarez has it, and the inning is over. Whit Merrifield next to hit. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Sergio Romo takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Liner in there for a base hit. Josh Reddick will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Astros, number 22, Josh.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Runner goes for second. Slapped hard the opposite way. Kepler makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. Now a throw behind the runner, but it's not in time. Heads up base running, gets him back to the bag following the line drive. First offering on its way. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Called strike. A good pitch down in the zone.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1 out and a runner on second base. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Throw gets him 2 down. Digging in once again, Brandon Crawford, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Wander Suero gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Standing in, Starlin Castro. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
The second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh.
The batter, number 13.
To the plate now, Nick Ahmed. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Alex Kirilov will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 76. Alex Kirilov.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Kirilov was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And he misses with it 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The tag, and he is out. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Number 25.
Digging in and looking for more, Byron Buxton. Last time through was a base hit. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Here's the 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. See you later. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Base hit into right center. Standing in now, Max Kepler. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now Kepler belts one, carrying well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. At the plate now, Mitch Garver. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Riding in once again, Josh Donaldson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the sidearmer, Joe Smith. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Soft liner toward short. Over to Crawford at the bag, and the force play will end the inning. Trevor May has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Hard hit toward the hole. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Now back, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
At the plate, Brandon Belt. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And that is off the wall. Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Ready to take his hacks again, Alex Bregman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a nod.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Now batting. Catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Doug.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles.
안녕하세요.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Miguel Sano.
The first baseman, Miguel Sano.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a slider well off the
아이스크림
plate. An easy
사드립니까?
take
메로나?
there. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this
지금
right-hander.
파주에 나가면 다
Good
아이스크림인데.
fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So striding forward now, Starlin Castro. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
눈폭탄.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Nick Ahmed will be next. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Standing in, Nick Ahmed, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
A pause and the 0-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Whit Merrifield.
The right fielder, number 15.
Line drive to left.
Merrifield.
A reach, but he can't
아,
get it in
놓친
left,
거랬네,
and this is going to skip right on by him. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
저기서 원래 안타로 막았어야 되는데. 아, 욕심.
Aledmus Diaz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Astros. Number 16.
Tyler Duffy takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 21. Tyler Duffy.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A runner at second, nobody out. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. Duffy is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
아, 왜 2루도 차려 된
George
거야?
Springer, he was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he fouls this one off. One out and a runner on third. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Now back. Second base.
Digging in now, Brandon Crawford. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Men on third with 2 down. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Houston. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6